Yo, what's going on today, guys? We're about to take a quick look at a young lady who is pregnant and looking for love. So, if anybody's interested, ladies, man, y'all tell us, y'all say men don't date if you're broke. Women, let's make a deal. Y'all don't date while you're pregnant, please, because this shit looks horrible. Let's jump right into it.
Do you have any kids?
I'm currently pregnant. Yeah,
You're how many months pregnant?
27 weeks. So around 7 months.
Wait, hold on. So you're
7 months. She goddamn ready to pop, ain't she? God damn. Like, realistically, though, what dude is going to want to deal with that shit? What's the. We talk about, morning sickness. It's hard to get around places. You, who wants to deal with that, man? You eating up all the food at the restaurant. Why would a man willingly put himself in that type of position? I don't get it.
you're pregnant right now. The guy you're pregnant by, you're not with him.
No,
So you want to get a jump start in who you want to date before you have the baby. I'm assuming.
no, it's not. It's not like that. Mm-mm.
What is? I mean, but hold on. What is it like? Because this is a dating show. So people come up here to meet someone that they want to date. So do you not want to date somebody?
Yes, I do want to date someone. I do want to date someone. I'm not. I'm not trying to make it seem like I wanted. I want to be. I'm ready to like hurry up and jump into something with someone or like be in a relationship or anything like that off the bat because I am pregnant. That's not the deal. The deal.
She calls it a dating show. I mean, it's got to be a package deal. She's trying to say, like, oh, I'm not expecting the guy to try to take care of my baby, but the baby is in you. It's it's a pack. Like, what is he gonna do, man? How would he not be involved some way in taking care of you while you're pregnant if y'all are dating each other? It doesn't even sound. It doesn't make sense. You know.
The deal is to, talk to someone. If we do go on dates, that's great too. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm rushing into anything with anyone.
I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm hoping it's a no. You're not planning to have sex with somebody else while you're pregnant, right?
No,
Okay,
no, of course not. No.
okay.
I mean, that was the one thing she had going for her, man. She might have caught her a dude that was into that shit, man. They love to get in it while you pregnant. They say it's better. So that was the one thing she had going for her, man. And she was like, no, 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 you gotta wait. That means 2 more months to the baby drop. Then what is it? 4 weeks after? I'm trying to remember. 4 weeks after that till you can have sex again? 4 to 6 weeks, I think. So that means you automatically dating her on a 90-day rule. Automatically. Out the gate.
Okay.
No, like I said, I'm willing. I want to get to know someone spiritually and mentally first before I ever give my body away, because that's part of the reason why I am where I am right now. I was just like, it was just all sex and not, you know, getting to know him more mentally and spiritually and emotionally, which got me into this predicament now. So I'm learning from that, and from learning from.
Man, it's too late for all that now, man. And it's sad because she looks young. She looks like she's maybe, I don't know, 21, 22. She looks real young. And it's once you got that baby, it's too late to be talking about all that spiritual, mental shit, man. It's a whole nother ball game now out here for you. And she's gonna learn, man. It's gonna be rough out here for her. I wish her nothing but the best, but she finna learn. Life gets tougher. Your dating options are much more limited. The things that you're able to do in life are much more limited. If you're not financially stable when you have children, that's the most, in my opinion, I think that's the most important thing. If you're not financially stable when you have kids, man, this shit gets tough out here for you. So I wish her the best, man. But talking about all this, she wants to know a man mentally and all this shit, man. That train left the station. You feel me? It's time for you to get up and hustle, by me.
Learning from that, I'm just not going to even deal with anybody, anything sexually.
Okay. So what do you say to the people that say, why don't you wait until you have your child to start entertaining other men?
What's the difference from me being pregnant and being someone else than a man getting all these women pregnant, not taking care of them, and continuing to be with other women?
You have a point there. That's why I said on the flip side, I know plenty of men who have dated other women while they had a child on the way. I guess
She has a point, but the reality is, man, double standards exist in our society. They just do. So, yeah, if a dude gets a woman pregnant, he can go date somebody else, no problem, and maybe even hide the fact that he got a baby on the way. These are facts. But on the flip side of this, man, if she was to punch a dude in the face, there's a very high chance that she wouldn't get hit back. Why? Because double standards exist in our society. I'm not saying that they're right, I'm not saying that they're wrong, but the reality is they exist. So her trying to compare herself dating to a dude that got a girl pregnant dating, the difference is there's a baby in this bitch, man. She's got a whole baby she's walking around with. And what? There's no benefit to a guy dating her. There's no benefit at all. If you're taking her out on dates and you're going to the park, I don't know, whatever the fuck they're doing, right? And you know there is no payoff. Like you just you're just paying for another nigga's problem. And what do you get in return for that? Some pussy in 3 months? Like what dude is gonna go for this, man? It's nonsense. It's nonsense. She better call that little boy, the debate or girl, the baby father, and figure out what's going on, man. They need to figure something out because this is sad.
I guess it's because the physical aspects of the baby, physically, you can see the woman pregnant. So I would just think, have the child and then focus on the guy. But you say that doesn't make any difference.
I mean, that's another thing. People are saying focus on the guy. I've never lost focus of my child. I will never lose focus of my child, and I'm not focusing on another guy.
And that's another thing you got to think about, fellas. You're already number two. If you talk to this girl, there's so many negatives. I haven't been able to think of one positive that you could get from dating her right now. I'm trying to think, man. Everything I think of is negative. There are no positives that can come from dating her. Unless, okay, I got one. The baby father is completely out the child's life, and you're a man who is sterile, and you want a child, and you want to be there. You don't want to just adopt. You want to also be there through the birthing process of a child that you're going to adopt. You don't want to just adopt from a center. You want to watch the child be birthed and adopt it. Boom. She's for you. Boom. She's for you. If you fit that very specific criteria,
what I'm focusing on right now is my child. And, once again, just to do something that makes me, happy as well. And if I'm getting to know other people and just, like I said, communication.
Have y'all ever been in the house with a newborn? I have. And it is, I don't know, man. It is dangerous to your mental health. I'm going to just put it like that. And it's not that, and listen, they're babies, man. They're supposed to do that shit. But take it from me, it is disastrous to your mental health, man. When I tell you there's no such thing as sleep, oh my goodness. You out there, you losing weight, you just, boy. But listen, man, that's part of being a parent. But as far as that concerns with her, though, man, like what guy is willingly going to step into that trap? And then you have to think also, man, from a legal perspective, depending on what state you're in, let's say you're with her, you're with her through the birth and all, the rest of the pregnancy through the birth. Let's say y'all date for a year and a half and you leave. She has an argument to file child support against you. That could actually work in some states because the way that the courts always say they look at what's in the best interest of the child. So if the baby's actual father isn't in the child's life and she claims that you're the father and the father figure, there could be a case there for child support against you. A realistic case, man, because if you've been supporting this baby since before it was born, right? It might be in the best interest of the child that you continue to support this baby. So that's another, I mean, it's too much going on here, man. It's too much.
Communication, a mental thing, spiritually getting to know someone, that's not hurting anybody.
You don't have to, but can we see the belly? Oh my goodness.
Look at that, y'all. What are we doing here, man? She got to be trolling. I'm hoping, man. I got my fingers crossed that this was a prank that her baby father set up. Like, her and her dude is together. He's in the back room. He's like, yo, let's prank this dating show real quick. Because this can't be real life. God damn, bro. She ready to pop. And she talking about getting to know a nigga. Nobody want to know you. Go sit your ass down, man. Have that baby. And don't even, you can't even date when the baby come, man, because that's when the baby is its most needy. So you have to sit down for a while, man. These are the consequences of your actions. You had unprotected sex, you got pregnant, now you got to deal with that shit. All that talking about getting no niggas mentally and spiritually, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're really having a baby.
Yes, I am. Like I said, I have no reason to lie. And I'm looking for someone who can also do the same. I'm completely 100%. I'm completely open. I'm an open book. And I'm just looking for someone that can, also match that. And that's it. I'm not looking for anybody to buy me nothing, do nothing for me or anything like that. But basically be that friend. And if that friend ends up being my partner, my best friend, then that's a plus.
This is the type of stuff that you got to talk about, man, before you get pregnant in the first place. Because all that shit don't matter now. This the type of shit you got to talk about, man, before you get pregnant, right? Because all that shit, nobody want to hear that shit now, man. You got a whole baby in you, and you talking about getting to know me mentally and spiritually. I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'm gone. Till next time.